the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there, you guys. Welcome to Brother Campbell 12 YouTube channel. Here are comic book and anime reviews. And today my review for Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3 or issue 804. I love this cover. Like, I was going to get one of the variants for this, the Fantastic Four variant that this had, but I just can't. I had to make it. It was such a hard decision to make because I really love this cover. This is such a great, like, just a fun cover, and it really represented what the book was going to be about and everything. With us having both Peter Parker and Spider-Man on the cover here, it was such a great cover. It feels very much like a classic Spider-Man cover where you have like the main Spider-Man kind of going in this like bending direction with the versus Peter Parker in a little small letters at the bottom. I really dug it. It is simple. But it's also very, very effective in what it's trying to say. It's just a great cover. This is definitely going to be up there with some of my favorite Spider-Man covers. So of course we get to all the Steve Ditko beginning of it, and this one is the one that really like impacted me the most because it is for a Spider-Man book. So I really want to show it for a Spider-Man book, the Steve Ditko stuff. Really dug it a lot. So at the beginning of this, you get these like hunters at the beginning of the issue who are kind of like doing their hunting thing. And we don't get really too much far into that until we get to what was probably one of the best parts of the book, which was Peter and Mary Jane going on this double date with Randy Robertson. This I really dug. It was just them going bowling together, and it was just really kind of a great fun dynamic that we kind of got to see here. Like, you got to learn a little bit more about Randy Robertson's character and like why he's becoming trying to give him a little more depth in this story. And saying that, hey, he was in once dating this girl named Nora, and they're kind of having a little bit of an argument with each other, which I really dug. And you can see like Peter Parker trying to explain to Mary Jane why he brought them together for this little double date that they had going on, even though they aren't together anymore. Which I thought was really fun, and it's just really kind of like fun interaction that we had going on here. I especially love this little panel right here when they're looking at the newscast because something bad's going on in the city, and you just get all of them in this like one panel together. Like, I really dug that. Just that panel alone was just really adorable, and you get like Peter and Mary Jane, and Mary Jane telling him, "Do you need to go, Peter?" And Peter telling her, "No, I actually don't think I need to go." And that was just really good. That was just really strong intro right off the bat. And Peter pretty much reason Peter doesn't have to go is because Spider-Man's already taken care of the Tri-Sentinel who was out in the city like causing all this destruction. And how is Spider-Man already taking care of the issue even though Peter Parker in the bowling alley? Well, we kind of find out in this issue that, of course, I'm still counting as a win because it was still doing the little gas explosion, even though it wasn't directly involved. That when that little gas went around Peter Parker, what's it called? The little isotope machine went off. The isotope genome accelerator went off and basically broke Peter Parker's genes apart into Spider-Man Peter Parker. It doesn't make a lot of sense when you start to actually think of the science of that, though. Like, when you start to, like, think, like, okay, if you're going to split your genes apart, it wouldn't work where you would have, like, the other part of you would be, like, your superhero identity. I don't think that works that way. But, you know, comic books, Brevin. Comic books. I kind of find that just to be kind of funny. I also couldn't help but wonder, okay, so if this is just Spider-Man, what happens if he takes off the mask? Would he then show that he's Peter Parker? Would he just be a another guy. Would he even have a face if he took off the mask? Like, would he just like be like headless? Just like a floating Spider-Man just in a suit? How, how does that work? But yeah, and we get this whole kind of thing where like Peter's kind of doing like the little hand signs, kind of feel like, yeah, you're basically the same person as I am. I love the little battle with them like putting their tongues out at each other. Just really funny stuff right here. Just really funny. And then before we still get that little moment between like Spider-Man and Peter talking to each other, like saying, hey, what are we gonna do now? How is this gonna work? Pretty much, and kind of ends with Peter for Spider-Man just kind of like using his web to shoot off, and we're gonna kind of learn a bit more why Spider-Man is acting this way, why he's not really being that caring. You want to get another kind of weird thing joke that I did not expect was when he said, how am I supposed to get down from here? I didn't actually think they'd actually show him. I've been reading this panel, and they're not going to actually show him actually trying to get down from here. And I was surprised that Nate Snyder actually did. He actually showed him trying to get down from this rooftop because Peter Parker doesn't have Spider-Man powers anymore. He's just Peter Parker now. Well, I just find it be kind of funny. And meanwhile, you have Spider-Man just going on, saving the city, doing all this cool stuff, using his web slinging around and everything. Which is kind of a lot of fun. Later on, Peter ended up going back to the lab where he had met the lizard before, and while he's talking to the lizard, they're talking about the how like lizard had created these rats. And he broke their genes apart and pretty much kind of same thing happened to Peter. And in this long explanation, he ends up basically telling him that one of the rats, there was a personality disorder that had happened with that, and that makes Peter start to realize that when me and Spider-Man's genes got split apart, this is a Spider-Man, this is a Spider-Man who had all this power but none of the responsibility. And we see Spider-Man at the end of the issue like holding the trident, he's breaking through the wall saying yeehaw. Really kind of fun thing to do. Really dug that. And it's basically saying like, yeah, this Spider-Man is gonna be a Spider-Man who doesn't really care if civilians get hurt or what might have it appeal or might end up dying. That's kind of where the issue ends off. So that was Amazing Spider-Man issue 3, issue number 804. Really fun issue overall. Really dig where they're taking the story with this. It's really fun, really enjoyable, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out if you guys haven't already. So you guys, this is gonna be all from me. Check out some more reviews from me, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.